PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball. Tonight, we are in Beaver, Oklahoma at the Duster Dome, where the Tyrone Bobcats have come to take on the Dusters from here in Beaver. First, our starters for the visitors from Tyrone. A senior, number 2, Brenda Beret. A freshman, number 10, Jacqueline Laredo. A sophomore, number 11, Amaris Villarreal. A senior, number 15, Jenna Bohannon. And a senior, number 25, Mary Ramirez. The Lady Bobcats are coached by Jacob Chapman. He is assisted by Travis Banning. Lady Bobcats come into this game with an 8-12 overall record. They will host a district there in Tyrone as the playoffs begin in early February. Here we are on the last night of January, and now our starters for the home Lady Dusters. First, a junior, number 10, Riley Schleshman. A freshman, number 11, Mallory Schleshman. A senior, number 12, Cody Richardson. A sophomore, number 15, Zoe Weaver. And a sophomore, number 34, Jaden Mills. The Lady Dusters are coached by head coach Ginger Looper. She is assisted by Amy Weaver. Lady Dusters come into this game with a 14-6 overall record. And they also will be hosting a district. They'll host Class A that will be an all panhandle with them, Texhoma, and also Turpin coming over for that district. Lady Dusters will get the bye in the first round of that. And we're ready for the opening tip for Beaver. It will be Weaver jumping. And for Tyrone, it will be Bohannon. Opening tip goes to Beaver. Drive, puts up the basket. It is good. As that was Cody Richardson scoring off of that opening tip. A little bit of three-quarter pressure by the Dusters. Get the ball across the midcourt stripe. Still looking to trap. Villarreal pass is intercepted. Drive all the way to the basket and laid it up and in by Jaden Mills. And it's 4-0 Dusters already. Just 30 seconds into this one. Ball across the midcourt stripe. Beret gets it over to Villarreal. Bohannon's pass knocked away by Schleshman. And another turnover back to the Lady Dusters. Richardson now with the ball in the wing. Backdoor cut by Weaver. Shot is blocked, but a foul on Brenda Beret. So it will be Weaver going to the line for 2 shots. Nice backdoor cut, good pass. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:54 left to play first quarter. It's Beaver 4, Tyrone 0. Back out on the court, Zoe Weaver at the line for 2 shots. Gets the first to go. She mentioned that foul was on Brenda Beret. That's her team's first foul. And gets them both, 6-0. Lady Dusters. Villarreal with it. Bohannon, cross-court pass to Beret. Up ahead to Mary Ramirez. Gets it back out top. Zoe Weaver kind of at the point of that trap. She's got great speed, knocks the ball away. Beret able to get it back. Pass to Bohannon over her outstretched arm and out of bounds. Another turnover back to the Lady Dusters. So this is exactly what the Lady Dusters want. They want to be able to pressure, get turnovers, get some points in transition, and exactly the opposite of what Tyrone wants so far in this one. Ball into the lane. Shot by Riley Schlesman, rolls just to the left. And Tyrone now with another possession. Bohannon out front. Gives it off to Beret. Picks up her dribble. She'll hand it off to Bohannon, guarded tightly by Weaver. Down low to Ramirez. And they'll call Ramirez on the foul, as Mallory Schlesman had grabbed the ball, and they'll call Ramirez on the push. So her first, team's second foul. We're just under 2 minutes into this one. Tyrone looking for their first points. Weaver kicks it outside to Mallory Schlesman. She'll pull up from 17, no good. Rebound by Villarreal. She's quickly tied up by Weaver. Arrow points in favor of Tyrone, so they will maintain possession. Once again against the pressure, Beret picks up her dribble a little too fast. Back to Beret across the line. Pass over to Bohannon, too high, another turnover. Back to Beaver. Riley Schlesman kicks it over the wing. Richardson puts up the shot, no good. Last touch by Beret, so it will stay with the Lady Dusters. Ball into Weaver. Dives in the lane. She'll back it out into the corner. Riley Schlesman. Shot blocked by Beret. Rebound, though, by Mills. Gets it back to Riley Schlesman. Jumper no good. Put back by Mills no good, but she does draw the foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. And that is already going to be foul number 2 on Mary Ramirez. Their inside post presence for the Lady Bobcats. So that's not good for them to have her going out of the game already. Mills misses the first free throw into the game for the Lady Bobcats. A junior, number 1, Haven Holyfield. And the second one goes in for Mills. Holyfield, normally a starter, but has been out a little bit under the weather. Does have to come in early. Ball knocked out of bounds by Mills. So it will stay with the Bobcats. Ball into Bohannon. Turns, runs into Riley Schlesman. Schlesman does not look okay as she's still holding her head, just standing there. Bohannon drives, puts up the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, kick out. Shot put up by Villarreal, no good. Beret comes away with it again. And a travel called. Riley Schlesman to the bench as she is definitely still hurting from that contact. A senior, number 21, Cielo Medina, into the game to take Schlesman's spot. Modelo with it now on the wing. Ball kicked around. Now Weaver with it in the corner. Richardson drives just outside the block, puts up the short jumper, no good. Mills with the putback, no good, too strong. Rebounded by Laredo, gets it out to Beret. Now Villarreal will bring it up. Tyrone still looking for their first points of the game. Haven't had many shots as Beaver's been able to get steals. That shot by Bohannon short. Bit of a desperation heave out of bounds and back over to Tyrone. And if Tyrone's got a chance, they're going to have a lot of points from Bohannon. She can be a big scorer. Saw her earlier this season score, I think it was 36 in a game. So she can score in bunches. Foul underneath. That's going to be on Beret. And even though Tyrone only has 14 fouls, they've already got 2 players with 2 fouls, as Beret just picked up her second. So Medina at the line to shoot free throws, misses the first. So Mary Ramirez will come in back into the game for Beret. 3:45 left to play in the first quarter. In and out, ball loose on the floor. Weaver picks it up, turns around, puts it up and in. 9-0 now in favor of the Dusters. All up ahead, Holyfield. Shot underneath by Ramirez, and the Lady Bobcats are on the board. Just under 3.5 left in this first quarter. Weaver leaves it out top for Richardson. Medina, baseline jumper, no good by Mallory Schlesman. Back the other way, Holyfield on the wing, now back out top via Real. Holyfield dumps it down to Ramirez, lays it up and in. Mary Ramirez reinserted into the game, and it's 9-4 now. 2:45 left in the first quarter. Richardson kick outside, Mallory Schlesman back to Richardson. 2-3 zone here by the Lady Bobcats. Over to Medina. Richardson loses control of that, gets it back. And that's going to be a travel on Medina. A little bit of a hesitation on the pass as the defender stepped in the lane, tried to change her direction, and that's going to be a turnover back to the Lady Bobcats. So Beaver with the first 7 points a game, and a turnover now back over to Beaver. Weaver leaves it for Richardson. Pass intercepted by Bohannon, spins. Continues to drive, spins, kicks it back out top via Real. Now over to Holyfield, she'll take the jumper, gets it to go. And the Lady Bobcats back in this one, 9-6 now the score, with 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. All tipped away for a second by Laredo. Now Weaver with it. Mallory Schlesman was wide open underneath as she cut through the lane against that zone, but missed her. Mary Ramirez tips it away, but Weaver gets it back, dumps it down low, shot missed, down on the block by Richardson, and a foul is going to be called. They'll call that on Weaver. That will be her first, team's first. 1:09 still left, and with a 3 on this possession, Tyrone could tie it here. Bohannon's pass just way too high for Laredo. Another turnover. Back to Beaver. Exactly 1 minute on the clock. Weaver brings it up. Leaves it for Medina. Shot is blocked there by Bohannon. Ball still tipped around. Richardson tips it back to her teammates now on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball here, it looks like. And the arrow points in favor of the Lady Dusters, so they will keep the possession. Just over 30 seconds left in this quarter. Weaver with it, guarded tightly by Bohannon. Back outside to Richardson. Drive by Medina, tried to dump it down low. Mallory Schleshman, shot blocked. Looked like that might have been a clean block, but the foul is going to be called on Bohannon. That will be her first, team's 5th foul. So Riley Schleshman at the line to shoot 2. Mallory Schleshman actually misses the first. 15.3 left to play here in the first quarter. Second one is good. 10-6 now the score in favor of Beaver. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Pass stolen away by Weaver. She'll lay it up and in. 12-6, 5 seconds left. Into Bohannon. Races ahead past midcourt. Pass intercepted. Back to Weaver. Can't get a shot off. And at the end of 1 quarter of play, it's the Beaver Lady Dusters 12, the Tyrone Lady Bobcats 6. And as we start the second half, Tyrone with possession. Villarreal will bring it across. Mid-court stripe. Now, Beaver more of a man-to-man defense. That pass to Ramirez, too strong. Mills gets the loose ball. Weaver now with it, comes across the mid-court stripe. Baseline pass to Mallory Schleshman. Tried to get it back to Weaver. Holyfield comes away with it. Gets it up quickly to Villarreal. She'll drive deep into the wing. Now back out top. Bohannon for 3 from the top of the key. Short and out of bounds. Back over to Beaver. And some pressure here by Tyrone. Up to Weaver. Passes it to Medina. Into the lane. Mallory Schleshman misses the shot. Mills there. Can't get it to go in. And a jump ball. And it will stay with Beaver. Beaver's missed quite a few shots there right at the rim tonight already in point blank range. Medina has it taken away by Villarreal. She'll drive in, pulls up at the block. She's going to be called for the travel. Didn't come to a complete stop, kind of hop there. Ball back over to Beaver. I'll get the ball into Weaver. She's able to beat the press, and with her speed, it's going to leave shooters open. Mallory Schleshman too strong on the 3. And not sure what the call is. Well, they'll say Bohannon stepped out of bounds when she got the rebound. So Beaver ball into the lane. Mallory Schleshman misses it, gets her own rebound, misses again. Holyfield gets the rebound. Up to Ramirez, out to Villarreal. She brings it up the court. Holyfield, pass over to Laredo, puts up the 12-footer, no good. Ball loose on the floor. And they'll say last touch by Tyrone, so over to Beaver. Weaver drives in the lane all the way up and under, lays it up and in. It's good. Timeout on the floor, 6:16 left to play in the first half. It's Beaver 14, Tyrone 6.
All aboard! Next stop, PTCI for new smartphones. Get on the PTCI cellular train for huge savings.
This season, get a Christmas gift of $600 off the regular price of any new smartphone at PTCI with a new activation. Are you caught up in a long-term contract with the other guys? No worries, PTCI will help you out. Come see us now.
Check us out at ptci.net or call
Out of the timeout, Tyrone with possession. Beaver back to their trapping defense. Across the stripe to Ramirez, gets it quickly to Bohannon, puts up the floater from about 15, no good. Ball loose along the sideline. They'll say last touch by Beaver, so Tyrone will maintain possession. Ball in, Bohannon comes off the screen, puts up the three, in and out. Rebounded by Mills, and they'll call a quick jump as Holyfield got her hand in there. Mills ripped it away real quickly, but it will be a jump ball. And ball over to Tyrone. Ball into Holyfield off her head. Beaver with it back the other way now. Richardson's going to be called for the carry. And back to Tyrone. Coming into the game for the Lady Dusters for the first time, the sophomore, number 32, Sydney Looper. This is some of her first action in quite a while as she's missed several games with an injury. Normally one of the Lady Dusters' top scorers, Villarreal, is going to be called for the double dribble as she tried to split the defenders, trying to beat the press. Ball back over to Beaver. A lot of turnovers now, both teams, but for the most part, they have been forced turnovers, not a lot of unforced. Good defense causing that. Mallory Schlesman with it in the corner. Looper on the wing. Back outside, Medina to Weaver. Underneath to Mills, dumps it to Mallory Schlesman, puts up the shot, banks it in for two. 16-6 now. Bohannon look to trap in the corner, gets it over to Villarreal. Knocked away from a second by Medina, but able to get it back. Now Beret to Ramirez along the baseline, back out top. Beret puts up the three, no good. Long rebound, Bohannon saves it from going out of bounds, and then two Beaver players there to jostle it around. It goes out of bounds and it'll stay with Tyrone. Screen for Bohannon, pass back to Villarreal. She'll put up the three, air ball, rebounded by Looper. Ramirez got her hand in on that one, and that's going to be a foul call. And that will be number 3 on Mary Ramirez with 4:34 still to play in the first half. She's their leading scorer with 4 of their 6 points. Holyfield checks back into the game. Looper will come back to the point. Medina pulls up from 15. It's good. Banks it in. 18-6 now. Ray with it on the wing, double team, kicks it back out to Villarreal. Pass almost intercepted by Looper. Pass shot blocked by Weaver. As Mills gets the loose ball, up ahead to Mallory Schlesman. Kick it back outside. Looper open on the wing, deep three, no good. Ray with the rebound. And Medina is going to be called for the foul as she reached from behind. Her first foul, just the team's second foul. So 2 long scoring droughts for Tyrone so far in this first half. Over about 4.5 minutes to start the game. But they have gone about 6 minutes now without scoring. They're having trouble getting it even near the 3-point line right now. Ray able to get it in, kicks it to the corner, shot by Laredo, too strong. Ray on the backside, kicks it over to Bohannon, puts up the shot, no good, but she's fouled. Mallory Schlesman called for her first foul, team's third foul, and it will be Jenna Bohannon at the line, looking for her first points. Bohannon sinks the first free throw. 3:05 to play in the first quarter, or first half, as Richardson checks back into the game. In and out on the second, Weaver with the rebound. So 18-7 now the score. Looper from the wing, it's good for three. So 21-7 now the score, under 3 to play here in the first half. Bohannon at the high post, runner, can't get it to go. Mallory Schlesman with the rebound. Down low, Mallory Schlesman, turnaround jumper, it's good. Just a nice slide across the baseline as she ran the baseline against that zone defense. Just found the opening, put up the easy basket. 23-7 now score. That's going to be an over and back on Tyrone. So another turnover forced by this tough trapping defense that Beaver is putting out there. Ball knocked loose by Villarreal. Bohannon with it now. Tied up though by Loopers, takes it away. Richardson with it now. Drives all the way the block, lays it up, and it rolls around and in. 25-7 now the score. Bray picks up her dribble, able to get it over to Holyfield. Back to Villarreal. Down low to Bohannon, tried to go around and underneath. Good defense there by Mallory Schlesman. Three-pointer put up, and it's good by Jacqueline Laredo. 25-10 now the score. With just over a minute to play here in the first half. Mallory Schlesman found her on the block again, 27-10. Weaver got her hands on that pass, but Villarreal able to get it back. And that's going to be a foul on Mills. That'll be her first, team's fourth foul. As Medina checks back into the game. Looper will head out though. Ginger mentioned that she would be playing, but probably playing in short stints with this being her first game back. All into Beret, looked like just before the 5-second count. She'll hand it off to Villarreal. And Bohannon's going to be called for the offensive foul. Just too hard on the screen there. It's more of a block than it was a screen. And that'll be 2 on her. 16 fouls, make that 7. So bonus the rest of the way, but only 30 seconds left in the half. Medina with it on the wing, now to Schlesman down on the baseline. Richardson over to Weaver, down low to Mallory Schlesman, across the lane to Medina, can't control it. Holyfield with it, throws it out though, past midcourt. Weaver chases it down. Off her foot though, Holyfield back the other way, and Weaver's gonna be called for the foul. That'll be her second, just the team's 5th foul, so Tyrone will inbound underneath her own basket. 4 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Ball into Beret up top. Now we're to Villarreal, and they don't pay attention to the time, don't get a shot off, so we head to the half. The Beaver Lady Dusters in control, leading the Tyrone Lady Bobcats 27-10. We'll be back with the second half.
Don't waste another night waiting on slow internet.
Download files in a flash with 50 meg internet, lightning quick uploads, and no size limit or cap with PTCI. For just $60 a month, you can have incredibly fast, dependable internet. And we'll even throw in 6 months of whole home Wi-Fi for free.
If you're tired of thinking up ways to keep your eyes open while waiting on slow internet, call PTCI today. PTCI.net or 580-338-2556 now.
And we are ready for the second half of play. Beaver will have possession, already leading by 17 points. Zoe Weaver will throw it in. She was the leading scorer for the Lady Dusters in that first half and for the game so far with 8. Lady Dusters very balanced. Mallory Schleshman with 7 points. And 4 other Dusters that scored as well. Shot at the basket, no good, and a foul call on the rebound. They'll call that on Medina. That will be her second. Ball back over to Tyrone. First foul of the half, obviously, for the Lady Dusters as a team. Leading scorer for the Bobcats was Mary Ramirez with 4, which she scored both of those almost back to back. And there's another turnover by the Lady Bobcats. Weaver kicks it out to Medina. Now back to Weaver. Now back to Medina. Weaver kicks it to the corner to Schleshman. Richardson resets it up top, baseline to Schleshman. All right, baseline shot by Mills, no good. Villarreal had it knocked out of bounds, and they'll say last touch by Tyrone, so Beaver will take back possession. In the lane, shot missed on the drive as she cut through on that inbounds play. Richardson missed it from right by the basket. As we mentioned earlier, they've missed a bunch of those, or this one could be even worse. Bohannon takes the screen from Villarreal, misses the 3 off the front of the rim. Richardson with the rebound, doesn't look ahead as Mallory Schleshman had broken free. She's going to baseline shot, no good. Rebounded though by Richardson, gets it to Weaver, puts up the shot, and they're going to call a jump ball there as Ramirez was able to get her hand on the top of the ball. As we mentioned earlier, they call a jump ball anytime 2 players think about it. Think about touching it at the same time. Arrow points in favor of Tyrone, so they'll take back possession. Pass from Beret over to Villarreal, too high and out of bounds, back over to Beaver. Mallory Schleshman over to Richardson, now to Weaver along the baseline. They'll run their motion offense as they cut through underneath. Ball in the lane, back outside. Richardson drives to the block, high post. Mallory Schleshman puts up the floater in the lane, no good. Ball loose, Weaver saves it from going out of bounds. Medina puts up the shot, no good, but she's fouled. Foul will be on Amaris Villarreal. That'll be her first foul, team's first foul of the half. And Medina at the line for 2 shots, misses the first. .540 into this third quarter, and we finally had the first point of the second half. And she makes the second free throw. 28-10 now the score. This defense giving Tyrone all kinds of fits. There's another turnover. Let's try to get the ball to Ramirez, went through her hands and back over to Mallory Schleshman. Down low in the post to Mills, guarded tightly by Ramirez, puts it up off the glass as Ramirez kind of went from guarding inside to outside and opened it up for her to make an easy basket. Ramirez gets it on the baseline as Mills almost got the steal. That one in the lane, stolen away. Richardson now in transition for the Lady Dusters. Pulls it back out. Over to Weaver. Steps in the lane, kicks it out. Top of the key three is good by Medina. 33-10 now the score. Ball out of bounds, another turnover as they tried to get the ball to Laredo. We've got a timeout on the floor. 4:35 left to play, third quarter. It's Beaver 33, Tyrone 10. Out of the timeout, Beaver with possession of the ball and a 23-point lead as they have held Tyrone scoreless here for the first 3.5 minutes of this second half. Tyrone with several long scoring droughts started the game with 4:25 into the game before they scored. Weaver scores underneath and draws a foul. She'll go to the line for the and one. And Mary Ramirez is going to be called for her fourth foul. And Weaver converts the three-point play. 36-10 now the score. And that's going to be a foul on Mills. Her second. Team's second. As I mentioned earlier, Tyrone started the game 4 minutes and 25 seconds to start the game before they scored. Then had a 6.5 minute stretch where they didn't score. And here, not scoring in the final minute of the first half, and also not scoring here and now over 4 minutes, so they're well into a 5-minute drought here now. Turnover, Looper takes the three. It's good. 39-10 now the score in favor of the Lady Dusters as they are in complete control. Still three-quarter pressure. This is a trap that they're going to have to work on and continue to work on and get as good at as possible as they get ready for the playoffs. Pass up ahead to Mills from Weaver, ball on the floor. Mills get it back. Medina puts up the shot. It's good. 41-10. Tyrone still looking for their first score of the second half. Shot from three is good, and Beret ends the drought with that one. Just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 41-13 now the score. Looper with the three, no good. That was kind of a heat check three, see if she could get back to back. But on the opposite side, Medina off of the bench with a three of her own now. 44-13 with 2.5 left in the third. Villarreal dumps it outside. Holyfield puts up the baseline shot, no good. Rebounded by Mills. Outlet pass to Medina, up to Looper. Off the leg of Villarreal. Beaver will inbound along the baseline. Shot is up, in and out by Mallory Schlesman. Holyfield at the other end can't get that one to go. Ball last touched by Tyrone, so ball back over to Beaver. Zoe Weaver with it in the corner. Now to Looper, open on the wing. Now she'll take the three and gets another one. That's her third. 47-13. Under a minute and a half left here in the first half. Beaver, or third quarter, Beaver dominating. Skip pass to Beret. Now to Holyfield. Tried to go over the top to Ramirez, but on the backside, Mallory Schlesman there with good backside defense steps into the lane and just grabs that pass. Pass in the lane. Mallory Schlesman, no good. Rebound by Villarreal. Over to Bohannon, drives in the lane, puts up the floater, no good. Even that's off for her tonight. Bohannon normally hits a lot of those in the game. Looper's runner, no good. Villarreal with the rebound. And they'll say Looper grabbed the rebound but was stepping out of bounds. Richardson into the game. Also into the game, a freshman, number 35, Edna Garcia. Is the Beaver bench even tonight with the big lead is going to be short just because they just don't have very many healthy players. Bohannon hits that three. 47-16 now the score. That one's stolen away. Beret with it, under 10 seconds. Gets it up to Villarreal. 3 seconds left. Pulls out, pulls up for three. Can't get it to go, and that is the buzzer. We've got 1 quarter of play left. The Lady Dusters dominating the Lady Bobcats 47-16.
Don't waste another night waiting on slow internet.
Download files in a flash with 50 meg internet, lightning quick uploads, and no size limit or cap with PTCI. For just $60 a month, you can have incredibly fast, dependable internet. And we'll even throw in 6 months of whole home Wi-Fi for free.
If you're tired of thinking up ways to keep your eyes open while waiting on slow internet, call PTCI today. PTCI.net or 580-338-2556 now.
Tyrone will have possession to start the fourth quarter. Leading big here in this one. They've been dominating in all phases. Bohannon knocks that one away from Medina, but out of bounds, so it will stay with Beaver. Into Weaver, shot no good. And ball knocked out of bounds over to Tyrone, last touch by Beaver. Laredo returns to the game for the Bobcats. Ramirez with it now in the corner. Back up top to Villarreal. Down low to Ramirez, dives inside, puts it up and in. Her first basket since the first quarter. 47-18 now the score. Richardson at the point. Into the high post to Weaver. Tried to pass it out to Garcia. Ball tipped by Tyrone, so it will stay with the Lady Dusters. Medina on the wing, looked at the three. Guarded well there by Laredo. Ball stolen away by Holyfield. Races down, lays it up and in left-handed. 47-20 now. Richardson throws it inside and somehow got it between the defenders to Mills, and somehow she laid it in. 49-20. Ramirez for three from the corner, well short. Weaver there for the rebound. She'll bring it up. And Medina kicks it to Garcia. Baseline drive off the foot of Beret. It'll stay with the Lady Dusters. Looper checks back into the game. All brought back up top by Looper against this 2-3 defense. Short corner to Garcia. Can't control it as Ramirez tipped it away over to Beret. Tyrone back the other way. Down low to Ramirez. Mills got a hand on it, but she was able to keep possession. Weaver there to help defend. Looper with the backside rebound. Weaver in the lane, dumps it across to Mills, drives to the basket, gets a little bit of a screen there from Garcia, and lays it up and in. 51-20 is now our score. Just under 5.5 left. Shot missed at the other end. Rebounded by Beret. Skip pass over to Laredo. Looper gets her hands on it, gets the steal. Up quickly to Garcia, up to Richardson in the lane. Goes left-handed and puts it up and in. Nice ball movement in transition after the steal. That's what we've seen from the Lady Dusters all night. And that's what will make them a difficult out when it comes to the playoffs here in a few weeks. If somebody can answer the puzzle of their trapping defense, you might be able to handle them, but without that, you're not going to. Ramirez shot in the lane, no good. Ball bounces around. Mills comes away with the rebound. Outlet pass to Looper, she'll walk it across. And Garcia going to be called for the double dribble into the game. Bohannon returns for the Lady Bobcats. And also in for the first time for the Lady Dusters, a junior, number 24, Maggie Ballou. Down to Ramirez to the block, puts it up and in. Nice bank off the glass. 53-22 now the score. Garcia's pass tipped. Bohannon with it now in transition. Drives all the way to the block, puts it up, and they're going to call the foul on Looper. That will be her first, team's third foul of the half, but Bohannon will be at the line as he's obviously in the act of shooting for 2 shots. Gets the first to go. .350 still to play in this one. And Bohannon gets them both. 53-24 now the score. Weaver double teamed in the corner. Works her way out, back up top to Looper. To the opposite wing to Ballou. High post to Garcia, kicks it back out. Ballou for 3, no good. Rebounded by Ramirez. Out the pass to Beret, she'll bring it up. Skip pass over to Bohannon, puts up the 3, and she's got a second one here in the second half. 53-27 now the score. It's Tyrone playing with some pride here in the fourth quarter. They've scored 11 after only scoring 16 through 3 quarters. Garcia has it tapped away and out of bounds by Ramirez, so Beaver will inbound the ball along the sideline. Lou tried to get it down to Garcia along the baseline, pass out of bounds as Medina returns to the game. She'll get some instruction from Coach Looper and probably be right back in. Bohannon dumps it to the high post to Ramirez. Turnaround jumper in the lane, in and out. Rebounded by Weaver. Weaver fast, runs past several defenders. Now she'll back it out. Pass over to Looper. Medina for three, no good. Rebounded by Holyfield. Now Bohannon with the ball. He'll give it off to Beret. Ramirez with the bank near the block. It's good. 53-29 now the score. With about a minute and 45 left. We've got a timeout on the floor. Richardson checks back in, so does Ballou. And also a junior, number 33, Ashlyn Hindergart. Baseline drive by Medina, puts up the shot, no good. Garcia with the rebound, gets the shot to go. Her first basket of the game. All tipped away, back outside. Beret gets it into Ramirez, turns baseline side, puts it up and in. 55-31 now the score. Just right, almost at the minute mark now. Skip pass, Ballou inside, shot up by Hindergart, missed it. Villarreal with it now. Races ahead, Bohannon for three from the wing. Gets it to go. 55-34. About 30 seconds left to play in this one. Beaver going to improve to 15-6. Tyrone is going to drop to 8-13. Villarreal will lay it up and in. After the steal. Baseline, Medina gets it over to Garcia, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Bohannon, and she'll heave it from midcourt, no good. And that is the ball game. The Beaver Lady Dusters have defeated the Tyrone Lady Bobcats 55-36. We thank you for joining us on PTCI Channel 2's coverage of girls high school basketball. Stick around. The boys action is coming up next.